Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, yes, I know I'm starting with no makeup on. I usually start with my full face on and then we jump into the video, but today I don't have time, so we're doing it this way. So today we're going to be doing a video using the brand new Iconic Division palette from Makeup Revolution. This palette is £4 and I've got so many messages and comments from you guys asking me to do a look with it. Now I have already used it for a Instagram look and I did an Instagram live look with it, but of course that doesn't stay forever. So a couple of you asked me to use the palette again on my own YouTube channel so you can like watch it whenever you want. I don't think I'm going to do the same exact look because it would take too much time and I don't have like that much time right now. It's 2 o'clock and I have to pick my kids up from school at 3, so of course I've just got the hour. So I'm not going to do anything too like out there. I'm just going to mix a few shades, you know, get a cute little look out of it and, you know, tell you my thoughts about the palette. First of all, I absolutely love the price. £4. I can't believe Makeup Rev is making a whole palette, you know, for £4, and you get 15 shades in here, and it's not like they're small pans either. You get 1.1 gram pans, so I think that's even more than like the Anastasia ones. If you can't tell, yes, this is a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I also brought out my other dupe palette so I can show you a comparison. So this is the dupe palette I got from AliExpress from the brand You Can Be, and it was like £5.50 I believe, so Makeup Rev one is cheaper than the other dupe that I have. And here you have the palette side by side, so of course some of the shades have been rearranged. It's not the exact same layout, but overall the feel of the palette, the shades in the palette are the same. I would say the only difference is Makeup Rev have included a black, which I absolutely love, whereas the Anastasia one doesn't have a black. I would compare it to the original Anastasia one, but as you guys know, I didn't get along with it, so I sent it back for a refund. But altogether they did release 4 of these type of £4 palettes, and they're called the Reloaded collection. So if you do want me to do a video using the other 3 palettes, definitely let me know and I will work on that. So first I'm going to quickly go in and prime my eyelids using the Tarte Lid Lock base. But the last time I used this palette, and I will try insert a picture of the look that I did, it was absolutely beautiful. The shadows were very blendable. They were also very pigmented for the price. I mean, of course they're not as pigmented as the Anastasia ones, but I like that, you know, it's workable. So the first shade I'm going to go in and take is I'm going to go in with this kind of mid-toned orange shade down here, and it is matte. Majority of the palette is matte. You only get 3 shimmer shades, which is this duochrome pinky white shade over here. You get a deep bronzy gold, and then you get this kind of shimmery green, but it's got like little specks of silver glitter in it, so definitely really unique. And that is the one that I used on my lid for the other look. I might even use it today because I mean there's not tons of shimmers to choose from in this palette. So I'm just going to start dabbing that on and then blending it out. It is a nice base tone for me. So yeah, that blended really easy. It's pigmented, you can see it. So next I'm going to go in with this purpley mauve shade right here and put that in my crease as well. I don't really have a plan here, so hopefully this goes to plan, even though there is no plan. So I'm also going to put this into the crease to kind of deepen it up. Very pigmented once again, but I feel like this shade is just going to make the first shade disappear, which is fine because it was a transition color, so I mean you're not really meant to see it that much. It blends out beautifully. I'm using windscreen wiper motions, back and forth, light pressure. So I'm going to take the deepest darkest green in this palette, which is this one here. I mean, based on swatches, the greens are not the most pigmented, you know, eyeshadows, but they work on the eyes, as you can see. So I'm putting that into the crease a little bit, but also on the outer V. I'm going to take a dab of that purpley mauve shade and just run that through the crease to make sure the green blends out. Okay, so I really like how that has blended together beautifully. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take a dab of the matte black as well, just the smallest amount, just to deepen up that outer V. See how pigmented that black is? Wow. And then one last time with my first brush, diffusing the edges. Okay guys, so this is what we are looking like so far. I absolutely love all of the matte shades. They blend together beautifully. They are very pigmented. They stick to the eye. I mean, I couldn't ask for more basically. So what I am going to do now is take a shimmer shade on my lid, and I was of course debating between these two, but I feel like the shimmery green is going to be the one that I go for because the bronze one is just a bit too boring for me. I wish it was a duochrome or something. It's just a standard bronze color, and I never really use bronze on the lid that much unless I'm doing like an ombre effect from from a light gold to a bronzy gold. So I'm going to go in with the shimmery light green here, and I'm going to use my finger since I got my nails off today. It feels, you know that feeling when you've had nails for so long and you finally get your own fingers back and it's like, I can do things again. And I'm just going to press this. Oh, see, I haven't used my finger in so long, it just becomes a mess. But this formula of this shimmery colour, because it's got the little bits of glitter in it, it feels really like soft. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. If you get this palette, you'll know what I mean. But it feels almost like a creamy eyeshadow, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like a powdery eyeshadow, but yeah, as you can see, it's super pigmented. I just need to take my time with this inner corner bit before it gets messy. It is so sparkly and gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush once again and kind of pat underneath the eyes to get rid of that extra eyeshadow. So with that shimmery shade, there is a little bit of fall down, but for what it looks like, I really don't mind. And for £4, I really don't mind about fallout, as long as it's not too crazy. I'm going to wet this shade a little bit using my Primark priming water. I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Wet or dry is still amazing. Okay, so I am loving that shimmery green. Love it. One of my favorite shimmers out of the palette. And then my next favorite shimmer is the duochrome pink color, of course. I love this for my inner corner. However, the formula is like, because of the duochromeness, it's not the best formula. It's not the most pigmented shimmer. But on the eyes, for the inner corner anyway, I haven't tried this pinky duochrome shade on the lid. But for the inner corner, it definitely does the job. And it comes out so much more pinky than you would expect. Like, look at that. It is such a unique shade, because in the actual pan, it looks white. It looks like it's white. But as soon as you plop it on your eye, pink. I love this palette. For £4, guys, even though this pinky one is not the best formulation, and I don't think it would be a great shade to use all over the lid, just because it's quite chunky and it's like patchy a little bit. But on the inner corner, guys, trust me, it is goals. Okay, it's 2:30. I need to hurry up and finish my face before I go get these kitties. So I'm going to finish my face, and then I'm going to come back to show you guys the final look. Okay, girlies, and I'm back. So here we have the final look. I am absolutely obsessed with the eyeshadow now that everything's come together. On my lips, I have the Real B Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Legacy, because I always get asked, really. Now, my quick review of this palette, it is amazing. For £4, it is not patchy, it's super pigmented. They blend like a dream. That you can see they're vibrant on my eyes. Absolutely highly recommend this palette, especially for the price. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review, found it helpful. Definitely let me know if you have picked up the palette, then what are your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.